Myles Lewis-Skelly is going nowhere. These are the words of the manager of Arsenal today in the press conference. He has talked about the new defender coming into the club of Arsenal and so much more about that. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the name of Rokani David. Smash like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name and hope you guys are really having fun. Second video of the day coming to you live and direct from the studios of Rokani Media, and hope you are obviously in the right mode to see to it that we really get into this beast mode of presentation. Continue to subscribe because we want to hit 31,000 subscribers as we speak right about now. We are having 30,000 600 and 600 and what 55, meaning that we are less by 300. We are left by 45 subscribers to hit 30,700. So please, let's hit 30,700 by the end of today. And after subscribing, turn on the notification bell. After turning on the notification bell, all will be in for us. Now, Arteta has got 10 questions to answer today in his first pre-match press conference ahead of the game that Arsenal is going to be opening up with the league. And they're obviously going to be playing against a team known as Coventry in there for you. Now, Arteta was asked onto Myles Lewis-Skelly. And the question that was posed to him concerning Myles Lewis-Skelly was that, is Myles Lewis-Skelly an Arsenal player? Will Myles Lewis-Skelly be an Arsenal player at the end of the window? Arteta said 100% he will be. Now, if he's going to be an Arsenal player, one of the things that should happen should be him starting in the game of Coventry. If he doesn't start in the game of Coventry, then his staying will obviously be having huge question marks, because Declan Rice has just gone ahead to play in 45 minutes. Ever since he returned from the World Cup, and that was in the Community Shield. Bruno Gimares also got in 45, but we all know to it that when they're playing Como, he went ahead and obviously played in some 45. So for Bruno G, I think he's ready to go for some more minutes, because I do think he really went ahead to do a very beautiful job when they're playing against a team known as Man City. For Declan Rice, I don't know how long he can go there for you, but all in all, I want to let you know that it's really going to be one of those moments to watch on. Tomorrow, I think at around, it's 21 hours, that's when the lineups will be out. We'll be knowing whether Skelly is into the starting 11 or not. But when you look at how things are really panning out, Skelly has high chances of starting in that game. That is it. But if he's not started, I tell you what, that will be a confirmation that the player is up for sale and is not obviously going to be staying at the club of Arsenal. Because if you have no plans of selling the player, why would you bench a player who went ahead to obviously produce a sublime assist when you're playing against Man City? As when you give him that game, you are like motivating him to turn out into a monster and know that when you work hard, you are appreciated. But when you don't obviously get him into that mode of starting, then it really worries a lot. That is all about Myles Lewis-Skelly. So we wait, but Arteta is like, he's not for sale and is going nowhere. And this aligns well with what is happening at Man United, because at Man United, Fabrizio Romano has just gone ahead to drop a bomber that they've gone ahead to really contact Barcelona on Alejandro Balde. He's a left back, meaning that United have gotten confirmation that Myles Lewis-Skelly is not for sale. And I think that's why they are going in for Alejandro Balde or another alternative. So that means the lad is set to stay at the club of Arsenal. And We wish him the best if he stays at the club of Arsenal, and a very huge mountain is ahead of him. It's not a molehill, because the moment Zubimendi, after the first 10 games of the season, I know Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Victor Gyökeres and Mikel Merino will be up to speed. Now, when they hit their fitness levels, what will Arteta do? Will he keep Myles Lewis-Skelly on the field of play, or will he get him off the field of play? But this increases competition. It might be one of the factors that will propel Myles Lewis-Skelly into his potential. And he will obviously try to work on his weaknesses and obviously add or maintain his strengths into that midfield role of being the single pivot player at the club of Arsenal. So that is it coming in through from Arteta today. He's telling us that Myles Lewis-Skelly is going nowhere. He is here to stay. So I don't know what your thoughts are about it, but I'll be waiting, to see how things really pan out into the mix. Now, he was asked onto the defender. Where is that question? He was asked on if how determined Arsenal are to defend the title. He said, that we want, I guarantee you, with my life, that's the chase, and how willing they are to achieve that. But we need to show, and that's only on the pitch, and the way we can act and react and overcome different challenges and opportunities over the season, whether we are capable of doing it or not. So Arteta is saying they are determined to obviously defend this title. That's what he has gonna hit to say. And he says they are gonna defend this title with their lives, with all their lives. Meaning that every game they'll go onto the pitch, they'll obviously get to know that it's not even a do or die. It will be a game worth dying for the team, known as Arsenal there for you. So that's exactly what the manager of Arsenal is telling these people, that they are gonna go in hard to see to it that they get everything right about this beautiful game of football. So as it stands, the club of Arsenal wants to defend the Premier League. And Arteta is like, I want to do this. And by the way, there is no other opportunity that Arteta can do this apart from this. If you don't have the man himself, known as Pep, Arteta can best stretch these coaches. And in this season, we are obviously going to see which manager is obviously gonna rival Arteta. Is it gonna be Michael Carrick? Is it going to be Jabi Alonso? Is it going to be Ariola? Is it going to be De Zerbi? Is it going to be Unai Emery? Because those are the top 6. Those are the teams that are really doing the best of the best in here. See to it that all goes on well as planned. Now, there is something he talked about the defender. Where is it? Because I want to conclude with that, and then I come into with what we call the match preview, because it has to drop in here before we really see to it that all goes on as planned. Asked on how it's hard to defend the title, she said, we will find out. We haven't done it before, so I cannot really tell you. I had experience, but in a different role. As I said before, it's about what you put in daily, how you set these standards, and how you drive those day by day to earn the right to be where you want to be at the end of May, to give yourself the chance to win it again. That is it. So that's exactly what you're really having in here. Onto this side, he says they've never experienced it under his reign at Arsenal, but he had it, but in a different role. And when he hints on the different role, he's talking about the role he was playing at Man City, because you need to eat that. He was not the man in charge. He was an assistant under Pep Guardiola in there for you. And he was asked on if he's had time to enjoy being champion. He said, yes, I have. To enjoy it, to reflect. It was time for everything. It was a long summer, longer than we usually have. I feel fresh. I feel motivated. I sense the enthusiasm around the place, and that's exactly what I want. So, Arteta is like a man who tells you, I want challenges. Let them come to me. I will welcome them as they come to me. That is what Arteta has gone ahead to say. So guys, your reactions onto that are welcome in the comment section below. Rokani David is my name. Feel free to go into the comment section and let me know what your thoughts are about this beautiful story. To all Arsenal fans, Myles Lewis-Skelly is going nowhere.